You make more money than most people, but deep down, you still feel broke. Maybe not paycheck to paycheck broke, but one slow quarter, one tax surprise, one lawsuit, and your whole entire lifestyle would come crashing down. It's not because your business isn't successful. It's because you're running it with a middle-class mindset. Today, I'm exposing 8 habits that are quietly keeping business owners earning $1 million plus broke. Some of them aren't financial. Most of them, they're behavioral. And I promise, if you're honest with yourself, you'll see at least one. I'm John Rojas, certified financial planner, CEO of TriBox Private Wealth. I've worked with business owners earning anywhere from $500,000 to $5 million a year. And I can tell you, it's not income that creates wealth, it's behavior. If you've been feeling stuck, even though your revenue is rising, this video will show you why. Here's what we'll cover. The 8 middle-class habits sabotaging your freedom. How your personal patterns leak into your business decisions. The system high-level entrepreneurs use to create margin without sacrificing lifestyle. And make sure you stick around for habit 5. It's one I struggled with for years until a client changed the way I saw fun money forever. Let's dive in. Number 1, the illusion of saving money, the trap. Ever bought something cheap and thought you were saving money? The reality, you often pay more in the long run. I see this all the time. Business owners who nickel and dime personal spending while overspending in their business on low quality tools or contractor that costs them more money later. The alternative? Think cost per use, not just price. Buy things that last. Choose quality over temporary savings. The same applies to your business. Invest in reliability, not just the cheapest quick fix. 2, the car trap. The average car payment in America is $734 a month. That's nearly $90,000 a year gone on depreciating liability. I've worked with clients who had incredible earnings power, but they couldn't understand why they weren't building wealth. And often the answer was hiding in their driveway. What's the alternative? Buy a reliable used car. Or if you set it up properly, lease it under your business. And then take the cash you're saving and reinvest it into assets that will grow your wealth. Think index funds, real estate, tax strategies, or even a sales system that generates new business while you sleep. Number 3, the college debt crisis. We were taught that a good education equals success, but I've seen people with $100,000 degrees who feel stuck and others with zero debt building multi-million-dollar businesses. What's the alternative? Focus on skills, not just status. Think practical, high ROI education. Community colleges, trade skills, online courses, mentorships. And if you have kids, teach them the mindset and skills to build value, not just collect degrees. Number 4, buying a house you can't afford. The American dream tells you to buy the biggest house you can qualify for. But too many business owners become house poor, tying up cash that should be building their business. What's the alternative? I know down here in South Florida, homes are pretty expensive, but you got to keep your housing costs below 30% of your gross income. You want to keep that total debt to income under 36 to 40%. You got to factor in rising insurance and taxes and the maintenance as well. Sometimes renting is going to be the smart move. Ownership is only an asset when it's strategic, not an emotional flex. Number 5, fun on credit. The mistake I made for years. What's the trap? The trips, the dinners, the concert, all on credit cards. It feels like living, but you're borrowing from your future. And here's where this got personal for me. For years, I struggled to balance enjoying life while also being financially responsible. Then one of my clients shared something that changed my thinking forever. He called it Fun Account. Every month, he put 5 to 10% of his cash flow into this account. And this was his no guilt, no judgment money. Want a boat? It came from the Fun Account. He wanted a sports car? Same place, the Fun Account. Set a new golf clubs or fishing poles. If it wasn't in the account, it didn't happen yet. But when it was, he enjoyed every dollar without regret. I set mine up shortly after he explained it to me, and I can tell you, I've had some pretty nice toys, some amazing experiences and memories without ever hurting my wealth building strategy. So what's the alternative? Set up your own fund account. Put 5 to 10% of your cash flow automated into that account, and then use it guilt-free and enjoy your life while still building wealth. Number 6, the overpriced food habit, the trap. $19 smoothies, $7 lattes, $60 lunches. It feels small, but these charges compound quickly and silently erode cash flow. The alternative? Be honest. Do you value health, convenience, comfort? Prep accordingly. Spend on your values, not your habits. So here's a real life story. A friend came to me. We were looking at his finances. He was eating out for breakfast. He was eating out for lunch, coffee every single day. I asked him to break down the cost and how he felt. He started meal prepping. Within weeks, he had more energy, more focus, and started saving that extra money he wasn't spending. He started saving it. It allowed him to buy a small business. Today, he's no longer an employee, barely getting by. He's building a company. He plans to exit at a 4x multiple. And best of all, he spends his weekends taking his son to fishing tournaments all over South Florida. One daily change can create complete life transformation, and he is living proof of that. 7, the more syndrome, the trap. Just one more thing, a new toy, a new pair of shoes. Sound familiar? I've seen owners who can't grow because they keep buying non-essentials just in case. The alternative? Pause. Ask, will this create more time, more cash flow, or more clarity? If not, pass. Simplicity builds scalability. Another thing, give it 24 hours. If 24 hours you decide you still need it for one of those three things, then maybe consider. Number 8, the sale that's not a deal. The trap? It's 40% off. I'm saving money. No, you're spending it on something you never planned to buy. The alternative, every purchase should pass the ROI test. If it doesn't give you time back, generate cash flow, or enhance your life, skip it. You got to start thinking like a high cash flow decision maker. Let me be clear. I'm not telling you to cut back on everything. I don't believe you can cut your way to wealth. I believe in growing your profit margins, stacking cash flow, and building a life you don't need to escape from. But I've seen this consistently. The business owners who master their personal spending always have better systems, cleaner books, and healthier businesses. They could afford to make these mistakes, but they don't. Why? Because they take pride in being the kind of owner whose money makes money for them, even while they're sleeping. We started this video by asking a hard question. Why do successful business owners still feel broke? And now you know. It's not your income. It's not your business model. It's the middle-class mindset still living in your personal habits and silently draining your wealth. You don't fix this by working harder. You fix this by upgrading how you think, spend, and move money. And that starts with awareness and plan. So here's your next step. Drop a comment below. What habit hit you the hardest? And if you're done letting silent leaks kill your future wealth, book a free strategy call with me using the link below. We'll look at your spending patterns, your cash flow structure, and we'll map out how to move from a middle-class mindset to a high cash flow operator. Don't wait for a crisis to fix this. Subscribe if this hit home, and I'll see you next Monday. Real strategies, no fluff, just truth.